One.
Two minds are better than one. Steve Merrill, Dan Alexander. That's a dangerous combination, and we have researched the travel situation here for Rams-Jags Sunday morning in London. I do think there's an edge in this game also from a betting perspective. Full details, free play, free analysis for your Sunday Wembley game. Rams-Jags coming up free right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV, and we've back-to-back winning weeks here for your Sunday 9:30 a.m. Eastern kickoff. So let's go for a third week in a row. We'll give you a free play winner in a second, and I reference our producer, Dan Alexander, does all the great graphics here for my videos. And he and I were researching the travel for this situation. And I assumed the Rams weren't going back to his hometown of L.A., his new hometown of L.A. But what's interesting is we found out that they're staying in Baltimore all week until Friday. Not quite sure why you would do that. Why not get over sooner, minimize the travel and the distraction? And the Jags are actually doing that. They're leaving Monday, I believe, leaving from Jacksonville. They had a home game loss to Seattle, of course. Rams had a nice road game win in Baltimore. They'd gone from West Coast to East Coast, 3-hour difference. Now they have another 5-hour difference to overcome. I don't think it's a big deal either way, and I do think not having the guys travel right after a game is probably easier on the bodies. They're going to practice at Camden Yards till Friday, so I'm not too worried about it, but I did think it was interesting to see the teams take two different approaches for this London game. And by the way, comment below, what are your thoughts? Travel early or travel later? I probably would have left on Tuesday, split the difference, leave on Tuesday or Wednesday and get acclimated to London and do some sightseeing. These games are a bit random, and we've talked about that the last couple of weeks. So I just kind of handicap them as a clean handicap, and I don't try to guess which team might have more fatigue or be more distracted. And like the Thursday night games, which we've done very well on, by the way, 6-1 heading into this Thursday's free play. By the way, 2-0 the last two Sunday mornings, as I mentioned. So maybe we're onto something. Let's just play the better teams in these games, and that's the Rams in this one. Let's not overthink it, and I feel the price is fair at -3 or less. Open 3 juice, but then early by Monday it was 3 flat. So we're getting a fair line here. And by the way, if you're new to sports betting, the reason I talk about that key number of 3 is on average, NFL favorites are going to win by exactly 3 points in this price range, at least about 9% of the time. So the difference between 3, 3.5 is pretty substantial. And the look-ahead line this summer was briefly 3.5 in some spots. So we're getting some extra value now at -3 or less. And also, I'm looking to fade Jacksonville. You know, we faded them 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Football with the Chiefs. I did a free play video for you in that game. Gave you the over as well, which did cash. But I also like Kansas City in that game. And it was feeling pretty good when they were up 14-0. I was a little worried about the over. Hey, but it felt like the side was in play. But yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs found a way to blow it. Did bounce back this past Sunday night. We had a best bet winner for you in both the video and for my actual clients with the Chiefs last Sunday night against the Lions. And I call that a misleading win because I don't feel like the Jags were the better team in that game. And it does look like they were exposed last week at home against Seattle. A really bad offensive effort, scoring just 12 points in that game. And I think that could linger here as they travel because the passing offense is not spot on this year. Huge passing edge for the LA Rams in this one. In fact, the Jags are averaging just 5.9 yards per pass against teams that allow 6.9. And then look at the flip side of that. The Rams throwing for 7.7 yards per pass against teams that give up just 6.5. Jags have been slightly below average pass defense. The Rams' pass defense has been one of the best in the league, just 5.7 yards per pass allowed. Almost a certainty that the Rams are going to win the passing matchup here by a substantial amount. And I don't think Jacksonville is going to overcome with the rushing edge enough to make a difference here. I know it's an international game, but both teams are leaving from the East Coast. Rams are the much better team overall, better defense, and the much better passing attack. And it's pretty much a straight-up win situation at -3 or less. Take a look at the LA Rams. Early Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's at Wembley Stadium in London. Comment below. I read the comments, I reply back. Include some analysis of your time. How are you attacking this game on Sunday? And do you like these London games? There's been some value for us here. Back-to-back free winners for the last couple of weeks. We'll try to make it third in a row here with this game. Don't forget also your Sunday night and Monday night football videos are always posted here. I give you your weeknight college football videos. That Thursday night prime game I talked about that's done quite well the last couple of seasons. 6-1 start this year, over 70% free on Thursday nights last year. We've been dialed in on these Spotlight National TV games, and I try to give them all to you free here on the channel. All I ask is a thumbs up, like, and if you have a couple more seconds, a positive comment below as well. It goes a long way to keeping these videos free and plentiful on WagerTalk TV. Hey, speaking of free, click and subscribe is free. Don't cost nothing. Over 200 and 24,000 subscribers. Can't be wrong. Consider clicking the bell as well when you sign up here as a free member on WagerTalk TV as a subscriber. Click the bell as well for an instant alerts. When these videos are all posted throughout the week for the national TV games, the spotlight games, and most importantly, my Saturday college football free play video with the top 25s, and also Sunday's NFL Fade the Public video. Click subscribe, click the bell for instant alerts. Now, if you want to get my official best bets, I give you all the spotlight national TV games for free here in videos every week. Sometimes, like the Chiefs last Sunday night, they make my card and they become official best bets. But a lot of times they're opinions only. I give them to you here in the videos. I also post bonus free plays on my page that are last cut from the best bet card. But the only way to get my official client best bets, the same games I'm personally using each day, is to be a direct subscriber at WagerTalk.com. And I've got two very special offers. If you've been on the fence, thinking about getting on board, and by the way, use that shortcut you see on the screen, wt.buzz/SM. It gets you there quicker, saves you a couple seconds typing on the internet. But right now, when you go to my page at WagerTalk.com this week, all sports, all access specials, whether you want a short-term or a long-term. And by the way, it doesn't matter. Every client gets the same best bets I'm personally using. If I have a play, I send it to my clients. Whether you're a 1 day, a 1 week, a 1 month, a 1 year subscriber, everyone gets the same plays I'm personally using. Same games I've won consistently with since I started over 29 years ago as a full-time professional in August of 1996. Right now, 7-day all access, normally $99, you get it for just $69. Instant $30 discount with the promo code you see on your screen. Week 30, WEEK30, week 30, instant $30 discount on a 1 week all access. And yes, that is all access. It's going to get Major League Baseball playoffs each day that we have a best bet, college and pro football each day. And also basketball is here. Starts this Tuesday night. The NBA is here. So this is a great time to be an all sport, all access. Even the 1 week's going to get you into basketball next week if you time it right. Or if you want to get all sports, including college basketball, all of next year's baseball, rest of this year's college and pro football into next year. Yeah, the 1 year all access is the way to go. Not only does it get every sport every day, but it makes you take a true consistent investment approach, and it gets the cost of investment down to just a couple dollars a play, because I'm giving you an instant $500 discount right now with the 1 year all access, 365-day all access, every sport, every day, instant $500 discount at checkout when you use that promo code you see on your screen. And that is year 500, YEAR 500, year 500, instant $500 discount on the 1 year all access. So how do you use it? You go to my page, Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see the drop-down menus for all the sports specials. Go to All Sport, All Access. If you choose the 1 week, use week 30. If you choose the 1 year, use year 500, and you'll get those instant discounts at checkout and get my best bets for just a few dollars a day, especially with that 1 year all access. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, to get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. On the way out, follow me on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merrill. You see in the bottom corner of your screen, 2 R's, 1 L, MERRIL, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV, because there's more free play videos coming up next.